Stepping up to the couch, it's Brian, who led the league last season in cracked screens. But with his new athletic case, it looks like that won't be the case. Touchdown, Brian!
Today's video is a video that I have debated back and forth with myself about making. Not because it wasn't worthy of a video, but because it was on a topic that I don't really feel fits with my channel. Scroll down all my videos and you won't see many videos on topics that are on off-the-court subjects. Really only 2 videos are purely on off-the-court stuff, and only one is a video on a dark topic, which is my cocaine in the NBA video, but that was about the terrible ways that addiction has affected the NBA and its players. The terrible side of a drug, not the terrible side of a man. Not a gross, vile piece of shit human being, just a drug that we all know is awful. But not everyone seems to know how terrible of a person the man I am talking about in this video, Karl Malone, is. Now, if everyone unanimously hated Karl Malone, I could let it go. If everyone knew what a sick son of a bitch this guy is, if he wasn't getting so friendly, if I didn't see this guy on Jimmy Kimmel or commentating on NBA games, if I didn't see people and Donovan Mitchell wearing his jersey, I could let it go. But that's not the case. Karl Malone is in the public sphere despite evidence that he is a pedophile. Now, I want to quickly mention that Mike Korzema did mention this topic in his 4 shocking scandals the NBA wants you to forget video, and I will link it in the description. But one, I wanted to make a video to talk about this topic specifically, not mix it in with other ones, and 2, he also included Kobe's Denver rape case in this video, which, well, that was a very shaky case, and I feel mixing the story of Karl Malone, which is pretty much proven true, with Kobe's story that is very much hearsay, waters down the awfulness and the factual nature of Malone's case. So, let's talk about Karl Malone. If you're an NFL fan, you've maybe heard the name Dimitris Bell. Or maybe not, because he wasn't that great. Dimitris was an offensive tackle drafted in the 7th round by the Bills in 2008. He had an okay career with the Bills, being a starter for a few seasons. Then he sustained a season-ending injury that would prevent him from ever being a starter-level player in the NFL again. He spent less than a year on the Eagles and just over a month with the Cowboys, and he has yet to sign with another team since 2013. Now, the reason I'm bringing up this seemingly random, insignificant former NFL player in a video about Karl Malone is because Dimitris is Malone's son. Dimitris Bell was born on May 3rd, 1984. His mother was Gloria Bell, who was only 13 when Dimitris was born. Karl Malone, Bell's father, was 20 years old at the time, meaning that a college-age Karl Malone had sex with a 13-year-old Gloria Bell. A college student having relations with a middle schooler. What the fuck? Now, you're probably wondering, why the hell is Malone not in prison right now? Why was he able to go on to play one of the greatest careers in NBA history, make over $100 million in the process of that career? Well, that $100 million Malone would earn in the NBA is exactly why Malone wouldn't go to prison. Gloria Bell was only 13, and her family was very poor, so as much justice as the Bell family may have wanted for the statutory rape that happened to their daughter, they needed Malone's money to raise Dimitris. So the Bell family waited for Malone to make it to the NBA to sue him in civil court for child support money, because obviously he would have nothing to give them while still in college. The Bell family asked for $200 a week to help raise Dimitris. For Malone, who again would go on to make $100 million in his career, $200 a week was nothing. That would amount to $10,400 a year. Malone responded to this suit by, well, not responding. But a Louisiana judge ruled that Malone was the father after a paternity test proved that Malone was the father with a 99% chance of him being the father. The judge ordered Malone to pay $125 a week, which would be $6,500 a year. Malone still felt that this was too much and would end up settling with the Bell family out of court. So just to put this into perspective, after impregnating a 13-year-old girl, Malone, after getting away with this because of his potential to make lots of money, was still stingy about giving away a fraction of that money. He still to this day denies Bell being his son, despite evidence that he is. And apparently he even told Bell when he met up with him later in life that it was too late for him to be his son and it was too late for him to be Bell's father. So Karl Malone is a piece of shit, plain and simple. In a world where people try to cancel, and I hate that phrase, Brother Nature, for racist joke tweets he made when he was 13, a world where James Gunn loses his job as director of Guardians of the Galaxy because of 10-year-old tweets making pedophilic jokes, why is the actual confirmed pedophile not canceled? I've had it in my head that Karl Malone is a terrible person for a while, knowing a majority of people don't know that he is. And I hope that with this video that a couple thousand more people at the very least now know what I've known for a while. So Jimmy Kimmel, maybe stop having this dude on your show, okay? The source I used for this video was a 2008 article from Jamil Hill, who is a respected reporter. There are also many other articles about this topic, but they all pretty much cite this article for a source, so yeah, that will all be linked in the description. Like I said before, this isn't a normal video for me. I normally like to cover much lighter subjects, so if you're interested in that, please be sure to subscribe for some much more lighter NBA videos. Like this video, and cue the outro music.